beautiful sunny Sunday afternoon slash evening, and I'm heading out in the crib for another misadventure. Hi, welcome to the channel if you're new here, and welcome back if you've been here before. If you have been here before and you saw the last episode, well, let me just say I'm still exhausted from it. It was only about 3 days ago and I'm still in recovery mode. Grab yourself a glass of wine, do yourself a brew, or whatever takes your fancy, because we're going to be all about the chill fest on this one. I figured I wanted to try and get somewhere where I can just recuperate from that last trip, so I'm heading up to a beautiful little nature reserve on the east coast, up near Skeg Vegas way, believe it or not, and I've got an amazing little peaceful overnighting spot to check out and a real tasty feed. It's going to be great. And as I'm saying this, I'm trying to convince myself, because look at the state of the roads we're on at the minute. B roads, Bumblefluff and countryside single tracks. I should be on the A46. I'm going from Leicester to bloody Skeggy. What I'm doing on these Bumblefluff roads, I've no idea. The bloody sat-nav's having a laugh, mate, honestly. And took me on the B roads, and then one of them was closed, weren't it? So yeah, hour and a half drive, probably going to take about 2.5 hours. But hey, we've got a nice spot for the night and a nice feed. It's going to be all good. I'll see you on the flip side when we get closer. Oh wow, this is crazy. I've still got about another 30 miles and according to the clock and sat-nav, an hour to go. I mean, it is an amazing little drive. Seriously, if you know sort of the Midlands to Skegness, it's an A road, which is a dual carriageway for most of the way, I think. It's a pretty decent road. Well, I haven't seen any of it. It's just been single track and countryside lanes. Seriously, I've been going through like little villages that I'd never even heard the name of. So random, like these small little nooks of villages, you know the type. I went through one and there was like, it must have been a village fete going on a swing. There was about 80 people there. Must have been massive families, because everybody looked just the same. Do you know what I mean? Those type of villages, mate. Honestly, there's some real small little nooks, but yeah, good old sat-nav, bringing me on a tour of mystery again. Another hour to go. Might get there tonight. In all honesty, it's been a really busy week. A fantastically awesome week, but really busy and really hard work. Last night alone, I didn't get sleep till about 4 o'clock. Finished editing today's movie and chilled out for a couple of hours. So to get away on this trip today for a few days is going to be brilliant. I'm hoping to check this nature reserve out and have a proper good bumble around it, and then maybe tomorrow go check out a beach somewhere and head down to the Lincolnshire Wolds, or rather up to the Lincolnshire Wolds. I want to go check it out. It's a beautiful area and we haven't been up there very often, so I found some wicked little trails. Could be a good trip this, about 2 or 3 days hopefully. Well, here we go then, cutting through the town of Boston. I hope the spot's going to be alright for the night. It's a bit of an unknown entity. I've never stayed in this area. It looks okay on Park for Night. The reviews seem okay, but you never know. It looks like it's in a decent area, countryside, decent scenery around, and quiet at the end of a single track road. So I've got my fingers crossed. I just want to relax for the evening, if I'm honest. It took me about 2 hours to get here off Bumblefluff, single track, mostly roads. Dang, I really hope we get out of this town centre. I'm 3.5 miles from the spot and we're still in town. This is not boding well. Darn it. I don't want to be on the backside of a town for the night. I want to be in the countryside, out of the way, doing my thing, you know. 3 miles, darn it. Ooh, turning right onto what's known as Scalp Road. I mean, that bodes well, doesn't it? Yeah, full of enthusiasm. Mate. 4 minutes. Still see houses. Wow. Oh, I think this is us. Oh, lumpy and bumpy. Yeah, Bumblefluff Road. They were saying on Park for Night that because it's not a very good road, you won't get boy races down here. I don't know. I think you'd still get people ragging it down this road, but saying that, that's not going to stop the shaggers or the tokers. Ooh. Yeah, maybe the boy races won't come down here. There's quite a few bumps. Just a thought. I'll give you that. Damn it. Oh my days. Yeah, it looks popular. Let's just put it that way. Dang it. Oh man. I hope with space. I don't really have a backup plan for tonight. Gotta say it, this looks like an alright area. I think once all these cars are gone and whatnot, yeah, it's going to be a nice peaceful night and area around here. There's a little thing called Pilgrim Fathers Memorial, 150 metres that way. Oh, I can see it from here. Maybe we'll go over a little bumble and then think about getting some food on. I don't want to cook late tonight and it's already about 7:30, so. Oh wow, what a spot. Look at this. Really lush and green. Do you know what? I think we've hit the gold mine here. Let's have a bumble. I don't know if you'll see him. There's a guy behind me who parked up next to me in a van, and there's a massive aerial strapped to the fence. For some reason I thought that aerial was always there. I got chatting to him. He's on a CB radio. He's hooked the thing to the fence and he can get like worldwide reception. He's telling me all about it. He's got like a little room at home and yeah, really into the CB radios. That used to be a mad big thing back in the day. I don't know anybody who does it anymore. That's pretty cool in a way, isn't it? Just somebody with like a little zest for something and something unusual these days that used to be a big thing. Pretty cool. He was telling me that he's local and his dad used to take him around this area all the time into the marshes and such, and then every now and again up the way to Gibraltar Point near Skegness. Says he loves it around there, but these days he goes fishing in the rivers rather than out in the marshes. There must be a lot of foraging to be had around this area, if I'm honest. I wish I'd done a little bit more research before I came down here, but wow, a summer's evening in Lincolnshire. I think that's where we are. I'll show you on the map and then we'll check it so I don't get cursed in the comments. But yeah, Pilgrim's Point. I don't know, let's have a look. Wow, I mean, this is pretty impressive. Near this place in September 1607, those later known as the Pilgrim Fathers were thwarted in their first attempt to sail to find religious freedom across the seas. What? It goes on about something to do with the first Congregational Church of Wauwatosa. Yeah, man, that's what it says. From USA 2009. Wow, like the ancient Pilgrim Fathers, or like the first people that ever sailed over to the Americas. That's pretty mad, isn't it? I didn't even know it was there. What a pointing little spot. Stoked. I'm really chuffed to be here. And at a beautiful time of the year. Wicked. Spring, summer in full effect. I can hear all these birds going. I was just thinking about these binoculars that I've got. They've got day and night vision on them, so I might try and get them out tonight and see if we can find something in the hedgerow or something. I think I'm just going to chill out for an hour and then think about getting a feed on. We've got choices tonight. 2 nightmare ones. Neither of them simple. We'll have a look. Wow, not going to lie. It's been a pretty chilling hour and a half. I just got the binoculars out, you know, and tried to get a few shots of some birds around here. It's just seagulls around here. I saw a little blackbird and a few bits, but yeah, I think I got a few funky shots. I guess I'll know more when I get back home and I can check it out, but I'm just starting to work out what it might be that I may or may not have forgot. I always forget something. I forgot my cooking table. I can't believe that. I've got nothing to put on the bed so I can cook, so I've got no choice. I'm gonna have to cook alfresco tonight. There's just no other way of doing it. It's going to be a right pain in the bumski later when I want to make a brew or something, but yeah, no choice. I've got no wood or nothing, so it's not like I can put it on there, is it? So yeah, no choice. Bringing out alfresco. Damn, man, there's all fag butts and bits around here. Oh, it's a bit of a grimace place to cook. Maybe I'll move over a little bit. Yeah, that'll make it way better because nobody's ever pissed down here, have they? Oh well. In all honesty, I'm amazed I've even remembered the bloody cooker, to be fair. But yes, right, because we're cooking alfresco tonight, I thought I might keep it a little bit simple. Bear with. And do a chicken curry thing. It's called a sag masala, and it's probably a good thing we're cooking it outside, to be fair, because it's got one of them really spicy, like just jets up and goes like a madman thing on top. So yeah, and good news, it should be pretty simple. ish. Right, needs a bit of oil, you know, and in with the smelly chicken. Oh, let's really hope not. I mean, it is. Look, it's all reduced down from the POOC. Still not really cheap, but yeah, like POOC's reduction prices are about the same as normal prices everywhere else. Oh, there's still jizz though. Minging, they're massive lumps as well. Whatever. Honestly, I was in bits, man, coming out of POOC today. It was ridiculous. I bought like 2 meals for tonight and tomorrow, a few bits, some cat food, and it came to 40 boys. Absolutely gobsmacked. It was like anywhere else, Idler, even like Eldil, yeah, it would have been 25 squid. And that's 15 quid, man. Goes a long way doing it. That could have brought me all the way in, almost with petrol, I bet, but it was only about 20 squid. And I was thinking, you know, on a serious level, it's not easy, is it? It's a bit of a nightmare, really, because the co-op are in every little village around England. I don't know about Wales and Scotland, but yeah, they got their foothold in many years ago into the villages, and they own properties where they have the POOC. And the thing with it is, old people, they're limited where they can go. I mean, I know where I live in Leicester, there's an Idler and all that malarkey, but it's a bus ride away or a drive. If you don't have the option of doing them things, you're stuck with a POOC, innit? And then if you're stuck with a POOC and you're on a government pension, yeah, you can see why these people are struggling, man. It's not good. Times are tough. Anyway, enough of that. We're already burning. Oh, it looks like it's sticking to me non-stick ruddy pan, man. Oh, wait. Hey, we're alfresco. We can do a little bit of flipping. Yeah, boy. Yeah, not quite good enough, though. This is definitely cooking way too quick. I tell you what, though, you gotta love these bloody sauce things, ain't you? With the destructions, ended well destructions on the back. I mean, they're really optimistic in the sense that, like, it says something about searing the meat for a couple of minutes. I mean, yeah, who am I to know what bloody searing means? Do you think I'm a chef de Provence? I'm just some dude who picked it up off the shelf because the shiznit looked good, you know what I mean? Searing, what are you on about? Like, just tell me to lightly cook it for 2 minutes or something. Bloody optimistic, I'm telling you. Like the world knows what you're talking about. Do we all look like bloody Jamie Oliver? I mean, I wish we did, because he's such a hunk, you know, but no, we don't. Well, I reckon I'm burning this. I'm not feeling it. I'm really not. It's just too big, these bits, man. They're like, oh, bloody hell, it's really cooking quickly. And I've got it on a low heat. And I know what you're all saying, regulator. Like the old rap song, whoever it was, Warren G, wouldn't it, regulate? But no, he won't regulate. Look, I've showed you before, I'll show you again. If I go down, it'll just bloody pop off. It's one of them, isn't it? It's crap. You get what you're dealt in life, and you just got to deal with it. And as far as this cooking's concerned, I'm dealing with it. Not great, admittedly. Sometimes better than others, but yeah, it is what it is. Crap. From Alfred's, 20 boys. What can you say? You know what I mean? You get what you pay for. You buy cheap, you buy twice. Well, I have. I did buy twice. And the only reason I bought twice because I forgot the bloody cooker on the trip. See, I told you, I forget stuff all the time. Funny as well, because that cooker, now I don't use it, it's died. Tried to use it the other week somewhere and the gas just doesn't come through it properly. It might have finally just clogged up with that much grease that it's unusable. I don't know, but yeah, good job I got the new one, because yeah, that's great as well, isn't it? Tell you what, it's great, mate. Not the position I'm sat on, because I'm sure I got a stone in my arse, but the sunset, wicked, mate. Oh wait, we need to put that other shiznick in, hang on. It's important we do it right, otherwise, well, we'll be doing it wrong. Oh God, sharp knife, fingers, don't like it. Oh gold, yeah, that worked. Look, it's got a bloody pulley thing. And it's wedged, dude. Oh, frick off, dude. That sucks turd, man. What the heck? Anyway, Christ, that's a powder. Mama. Good luck. That's all I'm saying. Oh, yeah, lumps as well, eh? Hey, you're having a giraffe, mate. Come on, bro. Give a guy a break. Oh, I thought that was supposed to sizzle and shebang. It hasn't. It looks crap. Maybe that's the searing manoeuvre I should have done that I didn't know anything about. Oh my God, one piece is just laden with the shiz. That's, oh, look, man, look, the other ones are just like, yeah, leave me out. Don't, you know, forget me, eh? What about me over here? I've got none of it. Dude, we fraggled up and we've only just started. There's no oil in the pan. Call in the oil. Ooh, yeah, boy. Oh, God, no. Yes. Searing and shittinging. Golden Bennett. Right, we're not burning yet. Oh, yeah, I just remembered how much I don't like curries. Especially when they're spicy, but yeah, in with that stuff. Alrighty. I don't know, man, I'm just going to call it. Doesn't look like there's a lot of liquid in there, just saying. Apparently that's got to bubble and do its shitting for about the next 15 minutes, so yeah, whatever, mate. I know one thing, if it's taking 15 minutes, so I'm not sitting on this bloody floor, stones right in my butt. Oh, my butt hurts so much, and no, not any obscure reason, but that bike ride the other day, if you haven't seen the last episode, go watch it. But after this one, gets the views up, you know. No, in all seriousness, it was mad. 35, 40 miles off-roading and on-roading and bumps and lumps and every terrain you could think of. It was pure hardcore, absolutely drained me. But the worst thing was, my butt. Seat was all right, but it was just a terrain in the end, you know. Oh, mate, someone pulling in. Here we go. A bit late for it as well, 9:30ish, you know. A bit random. See who this is. Come on. Yeah, it's the boys. You do. Thought there weren't no boy races up here. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. While that's bubbling away, I'm going to throw in some ricicles, you know. Oh, mate, maybe a little bit too much. I don't want to get too mad. That should do it. And just cook the whole thing together. Living the dream. I might take that big lump out. Just a thought. Oh, mate. I've just done that flippy thing. It was a lump. One lump. And on the base, it's one burnt lump. That sucks! Oh man, it's going to be spicy and burnt. I've got nothing else. I'm eating it. At least I've got a nice sunset to watch it with. Eat it whilst watching that. You know what I mean? Hey, I've still got the gas cooker going. I've not even turned it off and it's burnt already. I'm mental. Yeah, I'm going to munch that and chill out for a bit. I don't think it's burnt much. It's not like I even bought naan bread to like soak it up. I say soak it up, it's a lump. Should have kept it moving. Maybe put some water with it. I'll tell you what, it would have been great to scrape that black stuff off with a spoon, wouldn't it? But yeah, seems like I might have forgot something else as well. I mean, I'm not using that to eat with, am I? Gutted! Well, the belly's full, and I gotta say, it feels wicked chilling in the crib again. It seems like it's been ages. It's not, but it just feels all new and fresh. I mean, it's not fresh. I have given it a bit of a hoover, but yeah, it still smell like the cooking I did in here about 3 weeks ago. But yeah, no, it's nice being in the crib and chilling. There's a movie just starting on the BBC. I think I'm going to kick back with a cuppa and watch that movie and then get my head down for the night. Seems like a wicked little spot. The boy racers are gone. I don't know, they came down with some girls. I don't know what they're up to, but making quite a bit of noise. But got chatting. Dog nearly ate me dinner, and then yeah, they've toddled off, and now I'm just left here with nature in full effect. The birds and all the wildlife around here is really loud. You can definitely hear it when you're outside the car. When I'm inside the car, it's all I can hear is the compressor fridge humming. But that's another thing. For now, yeah, it should be a pretty chilling night. As long as I can get this one fly out of the car. He's buzzing round. He's landed somewhere. I know he's going to move again in a minute. It keeps attacking my head. I'm not going mad. There is a fly now. I'm going to get him before I go to sleep. Anyway, I'll catch you guys in the morning. It's a good night tonight. It's a great little spot. I'm stoked I'll come down on this trip. The weather's going to hold out for the next few days, and yeah, it should be just nice misadventurising around. No way. It's about 10:30 at night, and car's just rolled in. Bit of a random one. It's a car as well. I thought it'd be a van, but it's not. That's a bit weird, actually. I mean, we are in the middle of nowhere here, and that car's just pulled up. Bit weird. Probably doggers. Don't know. Not renowned as a dogging spot, but oh well, there we go. 8:30 and I'm already awake. Early doors, you know. I mean, I don't normally get up early when I'm away on these trips, so 8:30 waking up's pretty early for me. Pretty good. Had a great night's sleep. That guy or whatever it was in that car last night, they were there till about 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning. No idea what they were doing. Must have been shaggers, but hey, who cares? I've woke up this morning and I've got a pretty tidy little view out the back and a none too shabby one out the side. I do though really need to get the kettle on and get some coffee. I've literally just woke up. Bear with. Wow, the coffee's made, and stupidly I poured myself a bowl of cereals, not realising or remembering that I hadn't got a decent spoon. So could actually take me about 15 minutes to eat a bowl of cereals here with a blooming teaspoon, but there we go, not to worry. I think what I'm going to do is eat all this up, drink my coffee, and then we'll get on the trail. It's going to be a good one today over this nature reserve. It's a bit of a weird one though. Where I'm sat now, as the crow flies, it's about half a mile over this river that's next to me. Thing is, I've just been asking locals, you can't get to it from this point. So I've got to drive half an hour and 9 miles back up to Boston and then back down to the spot. So yeah, I'm going to get my shiznit together and we'll get ourselves over there. Oi, Savaloy, this is us. Hey mate, check it out. Loads of dudes with cameras and such. Proper little nature reserve. I hope I ain't got to pay for parking. That's up. Well, check this out then. And no, not the bandana Charlie Sheen Apocalypse Now look. The area. Looks like you can overnight here. And you can. I've just spoke to somebody that actually works here, follows the channel, legendary, called me out. But yeah, you can overnight down here, and what a spot for it. I didn't try it because it's, you know, it's an RSPB, VB thing, nature reserve thing, and normally you can't overnight at these sort of places, but yeah, might have to put this one on the list. Oh yeah, the bandana, should address it. Brilliant, loving it. One of you guys sent it me. I've not worn one in years, must be more than 25 years. I think the last time was Nepal on the Annapurna circuit. Hey, I remember it as well. It was one of these green ones and it had these beads in it that like sucked up your sweat. Really nice, but it did. And like obviously in Southeast Asia, and it swelled up. And they had it for years. Started in Nepal. I remember being in Sumatra in some jungle there one time and the blooming thing exploded. It had sucked up so much sweat. Gutted. I'd love to get another one of them. I think them microbead things are illegal now, though, aren't they? Too hardcore. Anyway, that's the nature reserve. Yeah, Frampton Nature Reserve in actual effect. And wicked. I'm going to be able to check out my binoculars that I've just got. APEXEL NV009s, or a real catchy name to them. And I've got all my hands up. They are entry level binoculars. They do day and night, and realistically they are a better night vision goggle than they are a day binocular, but they do have a feature where you can record. They do 1080 and 4K, be it at 25 frames and 30 frames per second, which I was thinking about it, isn't too bad to be fair, because you mostly, I mean, I know it's not a still object, but you're not moving the camera around if you're watching wildlife so much, which is where the frames per second take effect. I record these videos in 120, so I can do things like that, and it still looks okay. But if you got the camera still, yeah, 30 frames is pretty good. I load my hands up. The first time I got them out of the box, because when I just got them, was last night, so I haven't had a chance to have a proper good play with them. I would love to have got some decent footage of something last night or a few nights ago, animal wise, that I could have shown you, but as you can see now on the screen, this is the night vision footage that I got. In all intents and purposes, pretty good footage to be fair with the night vision. Very clear. You have however got to have a subject, I don't know, I'd say not close, but relatively close. And I'll hold my hands up. I'm probably going to be taking these with me on a number of trips moving forward, because they're a nice little toy to have. So hopefully we can end up getting some wicked little footage. Imagine wild camping with deers around me, or wild horses in Dartmoor in the middle of the night, getting some proper good night vision footage. That'd be pretty cool. I'll throw a link in the description where you can go and check them out. There is a video on there of some guy that does about a 25-minute review of these particular binoculars. So yeah, if you're really into them, I guess you could watch that and have a good idea of how they are. For now, I'm just going to see if I can get a few funky shots. I do, however, need to check the trail map because I'm pretty sure I'm going the wrong way. There's so many trails that you can do around here, stretching different lengths and such, so yeah, try and stick to the one that I'm actually following. I'll tell you what, it's nice watching the birds just coming down and seeing all the wildlife and such, but it's another thing putting the binoculars on. And the good thing about those binoculars is they've got a screen on the back, so the thing's not to your face all the time. You can just set it up, and I use a tripod, you have to, because otherwise you can't get a steady shot. And then you can just stand and look at the screen, zoom in, slowly move around with the tripod. It's pretty cool just watching nature do its thing from a distance, do you know what I mean? Wow, I would expect you to come up this embankment here and see the ocean. No. Wow, it must be miles that way then. This trail, or not this trail, but there is another trail that cuts all the way down here and then a right and goes down to the coastline. Look at that. Must be a few miles along that straight trail. I think we'll give that a miss today. Pretty cool though, this area. I mean, this is all sort of marshland, all this and all this. It's not often I see this sort of terrain around Leicestershire. We don't get much of it, eh? This is the Wash, that sort of area between, I don't know where you want to call it, Skegness and Unstanton and all around there on the east coast of the UK, on the east coast of England. And I gotta be honest, I've never been down here in my life. It's wicked. It's flat as a pancake, the whole of Lincolnshire. That's what they say, isn't it? And yeah, I mean, there's a little bit of a bump here, but you know what I mean. There's no hills and mountains to be scrambling up. Just a beautiful green area, and a lot of it farmland, and a lot of it wetland and such like this. Wicked, man. We've come down off the embankment into the heartland of the marshland now. Damn, it does look a bit boggy and marshy, doesn't it? Yeah, you don't want to swim in that. Gotta say though, this area, if you're a twitcher, you'd love it. All these embankments around here, and in the middle of it is all the marshland, so you can just get up on the embankment and watch it all go down. For me, I think I'm about 10-15 minutes from the crib, so I'll catch you there. Whew, back at the crib, honestly. Feels like about 300 degrees in here. I'm going to have to wear this for about the next hour before I move. And move I'm going to, because I'm heading up into the heartland of the Wolds in a little bit. Yeah, the Lincolnshire Wolds got a massive hike up there, and it should check out a beautiful area around there. But that's going to be for the next episode. I think this is going to be a good point to end this one. I really do want to give a big shout out to all channel members, donators on PayPal, and Buy Me a Coffee. Big love to you guys, and all you guys who subscribe to the channel and watch the video. Big love. As always, I really hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, all the good stuff, hit the like button, subscribe to keep up with the series, and definitely hit me in the comments. And as always, you know, take it easy, enjoy the camp, and stay stealthy.